And welcome to Mining with Virii. As you can see, I'm in the webcam again because I clicked on the thing with the webcam, so there's a webcam. Hi. By the way, this border that you see around here was actually designed, well, I don't know if it was designed specifically, but it was given to me by Lily, which is funny that, it was Lily, because today's subject, I thought about it for a little bit, and, there's a couple things I could have went with, but today I decided to go with a topic that a lot of kids nowadays are getting into, and this is, both, informative for parents as well as kids, and that would be the concept of a long-distance relationship. Now, as you all know, myself and Lily have been in a relationship for a very long time, and it is a long-distance relationship. She lives in Tennessee. I live in Nevada. Time? Nope. And but a lot of people cool. Okay, let's get you out of here. Sorry, I'm making charcoal. A lot of people when they think of long distance relationships, they immediately go, oh, like for people my age and older, like the generation beyond us, like my parents or your grandparents probably look at long distance relationships as, oh, those aren't real, those are childish and dangerous and stuff like that. And some parents, unfortunately today, like relatives of mine as well that I've heard, and a lot of people actually think that, oh, long distance relationships are perfectly safe because there's no chance of them getting pregnant or STDs or that kind of stuff. So I wanted to just throw it all out there, so I can't move while my hands are up. And tell both those parents are idiots, and kids are idiots too if they think the same thing. A long distance relationship is not any more safe just because it's long distance. It's not. Honestly, let's be honest, kids. Kids are more trusting at long distance. So you've got the infamous sending of the pictures, inappropriate pictures. I'm not saying all you guys are sending inappropriate pictures, but let's be honest, kids do it a lot nowadays. Then they have what's it called? Sexting and text, where they talk about erotic stuff in text. I'm like, okay, that's, and okay, in a long distance relationship, physical intimacy is really hard to get. Hey, guess what? You're a long way away, right? But here's the thing. When people say that these relationships aren't real relationships and stuff like that, that couldn't be farther from the truth. Relationships established at the concept of a long distance relationship take a lot of work, and they suck, guys. I'm not kidding you. It's not easy. It's not a quick and easy path. This is a sucky thing you're stepping into. A world that really sucks. You're going to be in a constant state of missing someone because you can't get that physical, oh, hey, they're here. They're actually here. I mean, it's a difficult road. And, I know I'm going to repeat myself probably 100 times, but I honestly believe that relationships that are started long distance actually end up stronger if succeeding. Now, of course, the majority of them don't succeed because people are impatient. They're in a hurry, and you know what? Hey, it's your life. I mean, if you don't want to wait for things, don't, because all that's going to do is make you miserable. Okay? I mean, that's Viri's Happiness Guide 101 right there. If you can't wait, like you just can't handle it, then don't, because you're just going to make your life and that person's life miserable. I need to figure out where I'm going to put a stair so I don't have to keep using these outside stairs. So, keep that in mind with any time that you're, that you want to be a part of somebody's life, actually, full on become some part of somebody's life. And, excuse me, we'll do it right here. I forgot what I was saying, honestly. Dogs, I need you to move. Come on, come on, move. So, but you know, when it comes to long distance relationships, I'm a firm believer that if a long distance relationship survives, it is a very strong relationship because of the hardship that you face during a long distance relationship. You can ask anyone who's been in one. They're not easy. I mean, my God, you know, it can be some of the hardest stuff. And, you know, I don't have a lot of experience per se with a long distance relationship outside of, you know, Lily. So, you know, this is new for me. And I'm telling you, I'm a grown man. It ain't easy. I mean, I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I'll be honest, this is not one of the more fun things. But to me, it's worth it. And you know, we talk all the time. You know, we text and stuff like that. And you know, she's, you know, we're moving to, you know, next levels as time goes on, and it's one of those things. But what people aren't realizing, especially, you know, parents don't realize this stuff, and I don't know why. Just because it's an online relationship does not mean that it's, you know, safe. And this is for you guys too. It's dangerous to open yourself up into an online relationship because you really don't know who that person is. I mean, when I'm a grown man, okay? I want you guys to remember that. Grown man. When I went and met Lily at ArcadiaCon, I was scared to death. Grown man. Did you guys forget that part? Grown man. And I'll be honest, because it is very intimidating to meet somebody in that fashion. And so, because, I mean, I could have, and I, you know, however she got away with it, I have no idea, because that pressure would have killed me. Because I'm a grown man, and, you know, yeah, you see me online, and okay, so it's a little harder to, you know, I'm not really a, you know, 80-year-old, you know, Asian woman, okay? I'm not. You guys can see right here, and the voice, well, I don't know, voice may not be a good judge, but, yeah, you guys get the point of, I could be anybody. And she probably had the same fears. I mean, let's be honest. And as parents, man, those fears are ever prevalent. We are always constantly worried about our kids. And so, you know, online relationships, they think it's safe. It's not, guys. It's still something to be cautious about. You should never, you know, in an online relationship, never let your guard down. I'm not saying there's not trustworthy people out there. They exist. It's true. But you have to take into account that that person isn't always who they say they are. Now, I'm not saying, because, I mean, geez, who would I be if you know, what kind of person would I be if I you know, said that, oh, well, you know, I lost my thought. I hate losing my thought, guys. It's so bad. What kind of person would I be if I, as, you know, a person that currently is in a long distance, or yeah, in a long distance relationship, what kind of person would I be if I didn't, you know, say it's okay? It is okay. Nothing wrong with a long distance relationship at all. Just make sure you're safe. Okay? That is the most important thing, and people don't think about it. They really don't. You know, they you know, think that a long distance relationship is safe at all times, and it's not in any way, shape, or form. You always need to be cautious. Now, you know, you're probably like, God, you're such a negative nanny. Yeah, well, that's, you know, I have a lot of experience being a negative nanny. But it's more for, you know, there's a lot of kids out there that let's be honest, that you, and even you kids know this, they're not the brightest in the universe. They have issues. I forgot you can't make combined wood. I don't like that door. Well, you know what? That door will work. Screw it. Let's see what that door looks like. Got a closet under the stairs storage. Always important. Ah, man, my nose, guys. It's killing me. Still, allergies. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to put that there. We cook some potatoes. We're going to put this here. And we're going to put this here. Then we're going to go over here. And it's already getting nighttime, isn't it? Okay. Up there. I don't know why, but I always like cooking with exactly the right amount. I don't know why. It's a stupid idea. But anyway, as I was saying, it's guys, just be safe when it comes to online relationships. Again, they're fine. Don't let anybody tell you that just because it's an online relationship, it's not real. Because it is. It's real. If it's real to you, then it's real enough. And and I say that, but the funny thing is I'm saying that as a warning. If it's real to you, then it's real enough. You know, I know a lot of kids that do online relationships, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, nothing bad could ever happen. Please. You know, I know well enough how men and women both can be very manipulative, and you got to watch out for yourself. It is not a game. I know you want it to be a game. Hell, I want it to be a game. Games are fun, right? But it's not. So when you guys are in a relationship, and you make sure you know, I'm not saying be super cautious, like, oh my god, I gotta find out everything about him. Just don't be overly trusting. That's probably the best thing I'm trying to explain. Don't be overly trusting. No, those aren't the right ones. These are. Hey, it's dark time. Dark time. Back in bed. Nope. Wanted to get back in bed, but no, nobody ever lets me get back in bed. Also, with that said, is, you know, there are different progressive levels. The nice thing about a long distance relationship is there is no rush, guys. Take your time. Get to know people on your own pace. That's the really cool thing. You move at your own pace. Especially if the other person, and if the other person is not supporting of you moving at your own pace, that should send up a red flag for you. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, yeah, super red flag. I don't have any other words for how much of a red flag that should be. Oh, that's not food. Because it, you know, you have to be able to move at your own pace. If you feel rushed, then you need to worry about what that is. Is there anything you can do with seeds? My God, I have so many seeds. Yeah, the being rushed part is kind of scary. It can be very scary. Especially if somebody's actually trying to rush you. Is there a jungle? Yeah, I passed by a jungle somewhere. I just need some jungle wood. Jungle wood. I really have lost my train of thought. I did, guys. I'm so sorry. My brain, it starts working and it's like, yeah. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh, hey, there's a drop here. I know there's a jungle somewhere. We walk by it every time I go to that village. But excuse me, my nose, man. I'm sorry, guys. Just the main thing I wanted to get a point across, guys, is long distance relationships are just as real as normal relationships. Okay, they are. Matter of fact, they're some of the most difficult things you will ever experience. And my apologies, my sympathies go out to anybody who's entering into one, because they are very difficult to handle. And as you know, a guy that's currently in one, I feel for you. Now, I have met an amazing woman. Oh, I'm out of food again. Nah, I didn't bring any food with me. Crap. All right, we're just gonna go there. Oh my god, I can't even run. Oh my god, I don't even have an axe anymore. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I met an amazing woman, so I lucked out. Oh hey, there's a hole there. And you know what? You guys could too. It's, you know, I hope that any relationship you guys enter into is like mine and Lily's, because, you know, Lily and me are, you know, I think we are a perfect match. Now, yeah, of course, everybody thinks they're a perfect match. No, I'm pretty sure me and Lily are a perfect match. We will probably spend the rest of our days together. And I am looking forward to those days. There's going to be a floating tree, guys. I can't have a floating tree. I hate floating trees. And I hope that any relationship you guys come across is the same for you. Because, you know, it's a great feeling to be in one of those relationships. But don't rush into it, okay? You don't need that relationship. It's great, yeah, woohoo, got a relationship. But it's not needed, okay? That's the first, that's very dating advice 101. You do not need a man or woman. Okay, we'll leave that one. It should despawn. I need to get back so I get some food now. Rich fried potatoes. But that's pretty much all I got today. I don't even know how long this video is because I totally got sidetracked. And yeah, there's that. So but I do that a lot. I get sidetracked. You guys know me. Sidetracked all the time. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you all for watching as always, and don't forget to leave those likes, and don't forget to leave topics. I need more topics. Otherwise, I start talking like this, and then I walk in circles, and it never ends well for me. And maybe that's what you guys want to see. Maybe that's what your plan is. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, guys, I will see you next time.